Forget everything you think you know about bodyguards. The Hollywood image of a stoic tough guy in sunglasses, waiting to react to an attack. That's not just outdated, it's a dangerous misunderstanding of what real executive protection is. Modern EP isn't about dramatic shootouts. It's about meticulous planning, intelligence, and making sure the worst-case scenario never, ever happens. Success isn't a headline-grabbing confrontation. It's a quiet, uneventful day. Let us pull back the curtain and look at the unseen work that goes into protecting a high-profile individual, or as we call them, a principal. Meet Alex Thorne, a seasoned executive protection agent. His principal is Ms. Evelyn Reed, the CEO of a major tech firm. In 72 hours, she's scheduled to give a keynote speech at a huge conference. Alex's job starts now, with a deep dive into the risks. He's not just thinking about physical threats. He's analyzing Ms. Reed's public profile and the current social climate. 3 main risks stand out. First, targeted protests. A recent company policy has stirred up controversy online, and a big conference is the perfect stage for Second, confidentiality breaches. Rumor has it, Ms. Reed will announce a new product. Industrial espionage is a real possibility. And third, general crime. The conference is in a district known for opportunistic crime. With the risks identified, Alex is on a plane. He's on the ground days before Ms. Reed arrives to conduct the advance. This is the most critical phase of any operation, where the mission is truly won or lost. He walks every floor, drives every route, and transforms the unknown into a controlled environment. He meets with the hotel's security director, general manager, and even the valet manager to ensure their arrival is seamless. He tests all communication gear throughout the hotel to make sure there are no dead zones. He physically drives the routes from the airport to the hotel at the same time of day and day of the week that the principal will be traveling to get a real sense of traffic patterns. During his hotel survey, he identifies primary and secondary evacuation routes from Ms. Reed's floor. He coordinates with hotel leadership to get her a room away from the busy lobby and arranges for her to bypass the front desk entirely, going straight to her room for privacy and security. He also confirms the location of the nearest top-tier trauma center and maps the fastest route there. While driving the routes, he spots 2 choke points on the primary route from the airport, a narrow bridge in a constant construction zone, both perfect spots for an ambush. So, he drives and times secondary and even tertiary routes, noting safe havens like police and fire stations along each one. At the conference venue, he secures a separate VIP entrance, an exit, and coordinates with event security to ensure strict access control for all staff and vendors near the VIP areas. Alex's primary job is to play the what-if game and plan for the worst. For the protest risk, he has an alternate motorcade route and a secondary venue entrance on standby. The driver is trained in evasive maneuvers and has practiced both routes. For a medical emergency, the entire team has secure access to Ms. Reed's full medical profile, blood type, allergies, medications, and doctor's contacts. The route to the trauma center is preloaded into every vehicle's navigation system. To prevent information leaks, all team communications used encrypted channels. And thanks to his advanced work, all event staff with VIP access have already undergone background checks. With every variable controlled and every contingency mapped, the mission's success was determined long before Ms. Reed's plane ever touched the ground. Mission day. Ms. Reed's arrival is flawless. The car is waiting at the private airfield. Her luggage, marked with simple, color-coded tags to avoid using her name publicly, is handled swiftly. As they move from the car into the venue, Alex and his team seamlessly form a diamond formation around her. This gives them 360-degree coverage, allowing them to constantly scan the crowd while guiding Ms. Reed through with quiet professionalism. As the motorcade approaches the conference center's main entrance, Alex spots an anomaly. It's a subtle shift in the environment that only a trained eye would catch. A small group is loitering near the entrance, but they aren't looking at the event. They're watching the cars arrive. It's not an attack, but it's an evolving threat. This is where modern protection proves its worth. It's not about reacting to a gun. It's about a strategic approach that avoids the risk altogether. The team's response is instant and discreet. Over the radio, Alex uses a coded phrase, status check, going to plan B without any sudden moves. The lead car smoothly peels off, taking the pre-planned secondary route. Minutes later, they escort Ms. Reed through the secured secondary entrance, completely bypassing the potential disruption. The whole maneuver was so slick that Ms. Reed, busy on a phone call, probably never even noticed the threat that was so effortlessly neutralized. This is the hallmark of a successful operation. The problem is solved before the client even knows there was one. The event goes off without a hitch, but the work isn't over. Hours later, after Ms. Reed is safely away, the team conducts an after-action review or AAR. This is a no-blame process, focused on one thing: getting better. It's how a good team becomes a great one. They discuss what went well. The advance work was solid, which made switching to the contingency plan seamless, but they also identify areas for improvement. Their initial intelligence didn't flag this specific pop-up protest. They were reactive. The corrective action: from now on, they will integrate real-time social media monitoring for location-specific keywords in the 24 hours before any public event. They also noted the venue's security was slow to react. They update the checklist to require a joint briefing with all venue security leads immediately upon arriving on site. This is the reality of elite executive protection. It's not about confrontation. It's a discipline of intelligence, meticulous planning, and a relentless drive for continuous improvement. The lessons learned today directly feed into the planning for the very next mission, making the team smarter and more prepared. True success is a seamless avoidance of conflict, the preservation of the client's schedule, and the invisible management of risk. The ultimate achievement is an uneventful day, where the principal is safe, productive, and completely unaware of the dangers that were neutralized long before they could ever become a problem. Thanks for watching. If you found this look behind the scenes interesting, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more insights into the world of professional security. Stay safe out there.